Hey guys, it's Robin, RsIslandCrafts. This is Talk to Me Tuesday for Tuesday, May 14th, 2019. I did not work on any quilts this week, so I thought I'd just give you a little bit of a show and tell. I have been working on port pillows this week. I have made 50 of them to donate to Rob's Cancer Center. I just thought I'd show you a couple of them today, and I'll parade the rest of them tomorrow on Whip It Wednesday. But I was looking for some fabrics that I had that were good for both guys and girls, gender neutral, fun stuff, and then stuff that went more towards the men, because there are plenty of men there, and I think sometimes the guys get left behind because if it's a woman quilter, sometimes maybe they're going to go geared more towards the girl fabric or, you know, the fun bright colors. So I got some turtles, but I did want to show you this fun fabric. I don't remember where this came from. Someone had given it to me. But it has all these fun little medical nurse things on it and stuff, so that was cute. I like this one, and the reason I'm showing you this one is I'd ran out of the polyfill fiber stuffing for these, so I went and took I had some chunks of polyester quilt batting, so I just went ahead and I just shredded it up and put it in there. And now it's not, you know, all thick and poofy like these, but I think it's going to give just enough that for someone who wants something a little bit thinner. Some of these did come out a little bit thicker, but I was figuring after a bit, if people washed them, that they would shrink down some. So I thought this worked out pretty good. I ended up doing maybe 10 or 12 of them like this. I think I might actually prefer doing this, and that might be a good way to use up a lot of the polyester batting that was given to me that I don't really use. And then some railroad ones. And then this is the icebergs in the water and stuff like that. So I had fun working on these. I learned a very valuable lesson. Don't try to make 50 all at once. Maybe do them in sections of 10 or 15. Because by the time I got to the last 15 or so of them, I was really getting burnt out and I didn't want to do it anymore. I definitely need to change my needle now because going through this Velcro all the time, I can tell it has really dulled my needle. So I'm glad I got them all done. And it might be something I work on in between, maybe finishing it up or adding the Velcro when I get to the end of some other projects and it's almost time to change my needle. That way I can just use my needle up for these projects and it won't be, you know, it's like I won't put a brand new needle in and I won't be wasting it, but then I won't make it dull right away, if you know what I mean. But the reason I brought the camera in close today is I wanted to show you this quilt that was, well, these pieces of a quilt that was donated to me. If you remember me telling you the story about I did a barter with one of my friends. She had her mother passed away a couple years ago, and one of her mother's friends, they were both quilters, they both passed away, and this woman had inherited their stash. So she's been sending me chunks of fabric and scraps and quilts that were never finished in exchange for me knitting all the different things for her. So other than socks, all the knitting you've been seeing lately has generally been for her. But in this package was this interesting project that their quilt guild was working on, and I thought it would be nice to just show it close up. So they were working on a doll quilt. So now this fabric is alright. I'm not a fan of this type of, I don't know about fabric with faces all over it like that. For some reason this just kind of creeps me out. But I like this block. And of course, at this moment, I cannot think of the name of it, but that's okay. So there's a bunch of these. And I guess that was going to maybe work on the main part or the border. So I have tons of those. I have some extra of the fabric. But what's also in here is these girls. So they have the rag hair, they've got drawn on faces, they've got the little lace for their dress, and I don't know, is this the top of their boots maybe? Because it's all gathered and stuff. It looks like someone's underwear fell down to their ankles, but I've got to figure it's the top of their boots. It goes with the sashing on the dress and everything. So there's some of these in here. And I don't know, I just got a kick out of them. Like I said, it's kind of cool and creepy all at the same time. It's very retro. So I'm going to go ahead and put this together one day and see what I can do with it. I don't know, these girls just make me laugh. with all their little rag-tied hair. I thought that was really kind of cute. So they've got them facing different directions. They must have had a plan. Everyone was working with the same fabrics, and they all just made different blocks. So I'm going to figure something out, because I think something like this would be a fun retro quilt, or maybe I can make a couple doll quilts, because it just seems like something that you would go ahead and use for a doll's bed. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think this is kind of creepy or cool? I mean, I think it's a little bit of both. Like I said, it feels very retro to me. But some of these girls, I mean, they did good work on it. So it's really pretty with the lace and everything like that. It looks like they had started putting them together, because you could see where they had gone ahead and stitched them and unpicked them. So something must have changed, and they didn't like what had gone on with them. That's a churn dash, right? I knew I could remember that. This is actually one of my favorite blocks, and I could not think of that name, but I got it. I heard all of you screaming it at me. So there's many of these, and even if I just put these churn dashes together, there's a ton of these that can just be used, and they're all the same. I like this blue fabric and all. So yeah, let me know down in the comments. Do you think it's cool? Do you think it's creepy? Or do you think it's retro creepy cool? That's it for me this week. Oh, no shenanigans, because my car seats have not come in the mail yet. The first to order that I placed with them, I ordered these from Walmart, and I ordered them. They were due to arrive on May 1st. And on May 1st, they printed the shipping label for FedEx, and then it never moved. FedEx had never received the package or anything, so basically they said it was lost in the mail. So I had to go ahead and go through customer service. They went ahead and reordered it. I guess these are a little bit shenanigans, but it's not my fault this time. They got it all reordered for me, and they got a new shipment coming, and supposedly it's going to be here today. So we'll see. Then I can talk about the shenanigans next week, and we'll see if the other package just happens to show up. Alright guys, that's it for me this week. Hope everyone had a wonderful Mother's Day this past weekend, or you just had a great weekend no matter what it was. The weather is starting to warm up for everyone, and I hope everyone over in the different countries and over on the East Coast, I hope that snow is all gone and no more for the month of May, right? Talk to you guys later. Bye!